Yeah, that looks solid. Alright.
So try to take man, back up, nigga.
My bad. I apologize. After your record, conversation.
BDSM. Your boy.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Headless Horsemen Podcast. This is episode number 31. I'm one of your co-hosts today, Optimus Coctus, joined today with
Seymour Butts.
And welcome. Get cozy. You gotta take off your bra, take off your shoes, relax a little bit.
Take off your bra times too.
Yeah, make sure you don't pull over your car so you don't swerve and crash, bro. If you're listening to this on the road. And welcome to joining us today. Stay for a while, get cozy as we talk about our ignorance. Yeah, I think that's a good enough intro.
Yeah, bro, freaking Colorado got...
Oh, hold on. That had to do... Also, Headless Horsemen Podcast, where we get a little ahead of this, a little reckless, but we're bringing it in at the end of the day. Shout out to you guys, the other Headless Horsemen riding around, listening to us. You guys are getting us up to like 86 plays on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We want to reach our goal by New Year's of hitting 100 plays. So if you guys like what you're hearing, you guys like everything, all the ignorance flowing in your ears of what you like to see of us on this park bench, please make sure you share, listen to more episodes, and make sure you like what you guys see. Also, on Apple Podcasts and Apple Spotify, we have like an interaction thing where we have different polls. Like our biggest poll that we have up right now is about the CFB playoffs. Who do you guys think is going to win between Bama, Texas, who else is in there, Michigan, and Washington? So let us know. And we'll go ahead and get into this episode. Mr. Butts, you said you wanted to go ahead and start it off?
Yeah, after you finish yapping,
Shut your freaking mouth.
Your boy, our boy, Dion.
What happened?
7 linemen transferred in for the transfer portal.
Wait, so 7 transferred out into his school or out of his...
Into his school.
Oh, this is what we've been waiting to see.
And I think a couple of them were 3 stars, but people were dogging on them. But those dudes, they weren't bad or nothing. I think 2 of them came from Indiana.
He got some big cornbread.
Maybe
guys.
Some guy from Michigan. No, I think Oklahoma got some guy from Michigan State.
And they got one of the number 1 tackles, I think, coming in for the recruiting class. Yeah. Yep. So it's
from IMG.
It's I don't know where he's from.
I think he went to IMG.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, bro. Colorado's about to look crazy.
Crazy good, crazy, bro. And the crazy part is, there's nothing there was a lot of talk about the things that how overrated he was, but it was this was probably what he needed. He just needed more offensive line. It was your first year. I said give it 2 years before we judge him, and I get it because of how the electric performance is as him, his persona and everything that makes him tough.
Yeah.
But next year, the quarterback they have, whoever it is, if he gets a offensive line that reminds me of what offensive line Johnny Manziel had when he was at Texas A&M, they're gonna have a great job of being able to develop the weapons that they need to develop. Yeah. And also, I think if you do want to get, even if he does get a so-so quarterback, maybe a 3-star or something like that.
Bro. They're till 2025.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, my biggest thing coming in next year is developing a run game. I want to get a solid run game.
I get a better running back too.
Well,
I ain't got no beef with Dylan Edwards, but I give me some guy who's more of a bruiser.
Oh, you actually
Edwards, he's more of the fast guy towards the outside. He's a passing. He's a threat in the passing game. Too.
Yeah, more of a probably more of Samuels, Debo Samuels,
or Dion Lewis from the Patriots.
Yeah,
Use him out the backfield, somebody like that.
Yeah.
Well, I give me a big running back, somebody second and short, third and short, to get that guaranteed first.
Yeah, I think you gotta get somebody that's not afraid to run between the tackles. I don't think you need an all-around. If you get a 2-headed, system, I think that's fine. I don't think having, I don't think you have to have a find it all-in-one running back. You can just have just 2 running backs that you use, one for third and shorts, third down packages, maybe a little 2nd and 5 action, a punisher, and you can use a guy where you want to mix around and get a 5-wide set from time to time if you need to. and maybe get a mismatch in the nickel or dime set when they bring it out. If you see that, make the audible call at the line. So I think there's a lot of different options that they can go with if they do decide to go that route. But I guess we're going to see because they have somebody else that's their new offensive coordinator that's swapped out.
They got a new guy?
Well,
Where did he come from?
Well, no, they. I think it was like the.
I know they got rid of that other guy.
Yeah, exactly, and they moved somebody else up. So I think he may be there for a long time, considering. So there's that. So hopefully, Colorado turns some things around because they're going to the Big 10 next year, right? Or Big 12. They're Big 12,
Big
right?
12, I believe. Wait.
Yeah, I think they are Big 12.
Dang, because those Pac-12 are Pac-10? Pac-12?
Yeah, they're Pac-12 is
Pac-12 is
done. They're done. There's only
they
two
got
teams
like splitting up from there to go to Big
They
12
only have-
and Big 10.
and the ACC.
Oh, yeah.
and ICC. But no,
That's
they're
fucking stupid.
well, they're losing two. They only have Wazoo, Washington.
Isn't Wazoo going to the ACC?
No, they're staying. Washington State and somebody else is staying. They're trying to make deals with the Midwest Conference right now to play out because there's two teams that are just running the Pac-12 right now.
The Pac-2.
Yeah, the Pac-2, and it's split right between two teams. And it's
Oregon
Washington.
State. See ya.
No, it's Washington State and Oregon State. Those are the only two teams that stay. And
Yeah, those Oregon State's a dumpster fire of a team now, or of a program now.
because they got rid of that
Head coach gone.
Yeah.
DJU is gone.
Yeah.
And I think they had some quarterback that was committed there. He decommitted. Yeah, it's getting bad for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Honda McCord. What's his name?
the Hondeezy.
What's his name? Kyle McCord, the Ohio State quarterback. He's going to Syracuse. Somebody said he went from the front of the office to the corner cubicle.
Dude, somebody has a freaking frequency and it's pissing me off. I think it's that.
Smell that?
No, I don't smell it. No, it's just you can hear the because somebody's like, I don't know if it's just the frequency or whatever. It gets bad over here sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't.
Pitch.
Yeah, no, you can just hear it. I'm just like, why y'all gotta come over here? Y'all don't need to be over here, dog.
What else were you talking about with the transfer portal? Who else? What else were you talking about?
Hold on, I got our talking points here. I got a couple on here. College football wise, I'm trying to see if there's any other. I mean, we can come back to the college football point.
Okay, all right.
So Texas got quarterback Malik Murphy intends to enter the transfer portal.
Yeah, Malik Murphy's gone.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to Nebraska because what's his face was like, it's hard to get NIL because it's so much money. Talk about $1.2 million getting spent on a quarterback.
Yeah, man. They need quarterbacks bad. This is free agency.
Oh,
You can't. I'm not even mad at it, bruh.
No, I think this is you're putting a lot of power back into the players' hands, which is good. Somebody was talking about they need to bring that back, this situation where they would have you sit out and everything. I'm like, why? Like, yeah. Nah, it was like, I think at the time, I think we talked about it last time, it was like 1,184 people enter the transfer portal.
And good luck trying to get these boosters to pay for somebody. Why are you going to get a booster to spend $1 million when the kid that they're recruiting is going to sit out for a couple of games?
A year.
You have to give a 5-star or 4-star prospect that money, and he'll see the field probably within the next year to year and a half.
Exactly, and that's the thing too. I think they said there's a lot of unregulated stuff going on in the transfer portal. That's what people are scared about. But all it is going to be, dude, it's like the reason why this transfer portal is going to get regulated at some point. Watch. Some person in a booster is going to be like, we got to dump in money to get this one guy. And they're going to bust him down like $3 million or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And then they're going to be, we got to regulate the amount of prices because it's unfair because this big team was able to do this or this. It's going to be some small school maybe, saved up some good money, had a decent year, and the boosters are like, we're going all in, max out the credit cards. And then some big team's going to bitch about it and be like, oh, you can't do that. And it's just, and that's the thing. It's like some of these boosters are going to start looking at like some of these GMs right now. Like the GM of freaking the Pelicans who's probably just punching air because he can't get Zion to freaking eat his vegetables.
Yep.
You know, and then that's what's going to happen. And these boosters are going to get out of hand because it's going to be some of these boosters are going to be look, we are not the pros. What are we supposed to do with managing this money? And you got to think, what's crazy is these colleges are going to get more money though, because it's like, oh, you want to help pitch in and get this #1 recruit, we need, donate some money now that you're an alumni. You know what I mean? Alumni are just going to start pitching in more money.
Yeah, that's just...
Yeah. But
especially all the, like, think about how solid Alabama's NIL could be based off of all the old alumni that they got to the league.
that's exactly why they're going to keep
you know
getting
what I'm
this
saying?
money.
Like, that's
With the triple wall.
like that. Nobody's playing around with that shit, dude.
Nobody's playing around with that NIL deals, and that's the thing. It's like, what are you supposed to do? But even then, but I think what's really going to balance out a lot of these powers to where we start seeing things look a little different is just going to be the fact that they expand next year to 16 teams for playoffs.
Yeah.
Because
16? I thought it was 12.
Or 12, whatever it's going to get. It's going to keep getting expanded. We're going to get to the point to where it's like you have December Madness and you got March Madness. The NCAA will never know what to do with all that money they get when they expand that far.
13 to 25.
Yeah, like
that's 12 spots.
When you have, well, you got to.
Those other ball games will probably 13. Yeah, they'll be 6 games at least, right?
Yeah, and you think about it, right? If you expand, okay, what's the point of having the top 25 if we're not going to see them play for the playoff games, right?
Yeah.
So you have the 24, but you have the number 25 team and an outside team play for a bid to get in. You're talking about 12 games, marching all the way till December. Right. College football will get expanded to February.
Right.
Just ball out, ball out, ball out. Who doesn't want to see that?
I want more games of college football.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to see some people put it on the line. And you think about it. Think about how much more development you're going to get from like these college players because they're playing, instead of playing 8 games, they're playing potentially 16 games. It's 14, 16 games, and you're out here playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah, we're here to talk about playoffs.
They play like 12 games already.
Exactly. Well, I'm talking about plus, if you think added, some teams only play 14 games because you have the bowl game, but then you may have to play college football playoffs. So, I mean, at most you may get 14 or 15 games, but you get at least a 16 to 18 games. Think about how much more you playing tougher teams all year long. That's what you want to see. But yeah, they still need to fix that CFP, the way they freaking balance, or how they're going to start rating schools in the future, because rating teams and all that stuff is going to play a big part, and to see who's going to be top 24, top 25. But yeah, speaking of GMs and boosters, yeah, like Pelicans GM probably fighting right now. He probably wants to choke Zion out.
Why would you pay Zion all that fucking?
God, he's getting egregious dollars.
Because you could have been got him gone.
Yes, exactly. You could have been moved on out this situation.
Jamarcus Russell 2.0, but NBA edition.
NBA edition, and you pigeonhole yourself.
How much did they pay that man?
I'm looking it up right now, but
you need pocket watching with JT.
Jamie.
Pull up the stats, Jamie.
Hey, J-Mo. Mark Douglas, J-Mo.
Did I call you that? No. It's okay, J-Mo.
Oh, that's funny. So Zion Williamson signed a 5-year, basically $198,000 contract with the New Orleans Pelicans, including $197,000 guaranteed, and an annual average salary of $40,000 or 40. No, I am sorry. He signed a 5-year, $198 million contract with the Pelicans, including $197 million guaranteed and an annual average of $40 million. In 2023-2024, Williamson will earn a base salary of $34 million while carrying a cap hit of $34 million and a dead cap value of $34 million.
Good God.
Jeez.
Pelicans, y'all are fucked.
Oh, man, y'all.
Dude, you guys are screwed, bro.
And all he had to do, eat the onions, bro. Eat the onions. They were saying he was rejecting the nutritionist meals. He wasn't eating the meals.
Are you serious?
Yes, bro.
That's insane.
Yes, bro.
Nah, bro. I don't want no greens. I don't want no beets. I don't want no turnips. Nothing.
That Ronald McDonald? What the?
Dude. They have good meals in the NBA.
Mickey D's now.
Like the nutrition and the food, they get fed so good.
Yeah.
Nutrition value and all that. Like those chefs for like the Miami Heat or whatever. That's like, bruh. And then in the bubble, that lady who was
cook whipping.
Yeah, bruh.
Whipping it. She was just like the Chef Boyardee for like carrying the whole summer. Just.
He really must not like rice like that. He gotta have dirty rice. He gotta have grease in his rice.
Nah, he something. Nah,
deep fried.
Well, dude, number one, you can make Cajun-style cuisine like you could tell them I want a Cajun-style, like, pork chop.
Yeah.
Like, the meal I get is, like, a Cajun-style pork chop with sweet potatoes, tomatoes, and spinach. I still only hit under, like, 600 calories, 700 calories for that.
Yeah, that's absurd.
Yeah, and it's just, Jesus. Oh, my God. So in July, they said, okay.
I like how we're back roasting Zion Williamson. First, it was
Nobody's
for the Mariah
trying to,
Mills.
Jesus.
If you know, you know, based off that thumbnail.
And he's only 6'6". He is officially listed at 284 pounds. I guess this was back in July. After reportedly weighing over 300 pounds to the prior 2021-2022 season. The 23-year-old signed a 5-year, $193 million max contract. Oh, they gave him the max?
Yeah, they gave him the max.
Oh, my God.
Plus.
How do you...
That shit's crazy, ain't it?
And he's saying it's hard to eat healthy because he has all this money. Jesus. And they're talking about trade. Nobody's going to pick up that contract. Trade rumors. What rumors? Let's talk about the truth. No team is going to pick up that deal. Look how hard it was for them to get rid of Damian Lillard.
Yep.
And you're talking about almost a $231 million guaranteed max contract. What team wants to pick up that deal and have to deal with a guy that can't, injury prone with his ankle multiple times, weight issues every year, can't off the field issues, off the court issues with baby mama drama, can't keep him in line. Nobody wants to pick up that deal.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's just fucking retarded.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. And it's insane. Like there's no reason for this.
That's just, damn, man, that's just insane.
Zion Williamson's former trainer takes shots at Zion's recent weight gain, likely dissing Zion's current trainer and Zion's lack of commitment to a diet, which is probably why he is his former trainer. He probably told his fat ass needs to stop being fat.
His fat ass.
Yeah, and people are right. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it stop ordering milkshakes instead.
I just want to know.
I got this off of Reddit. This is great. This is great. Oh my God. And y'all just wait for the leaks that come out the day Zion isn't with the Pels anymore. Pels protect his image so much and prevent so much from getting out. His family is crazy about negative press. When Zion came to the bubble way overweight and out of shape and ended up pulling a hammy as a result, his family's made the Pels say he had to go home to tend to a family emergency. Oh yeah, and his stepdad wanted to verbally... You're trying to verbally spar with Stephen A. Smith. You think you can win that battle?
That's crazy.
Like, you think you can win that battle?
No.
And he was like, oh, I had a conversation with him on the phone. What did he say? Yeah. I would be literally, or what? Or what? What you gonna do? You gonna do something over there? That whole family is so concerned of looking bad because they failed him. That family failed that man.
That's crazy, but he is their meal ticket.
He is.
So of course they're gonna be like little Timmy riding for Kwame Rondo.
I said this before.
Right or wrong.
I said this before. The stepdad that should be the model of how to be a stepdad with a star player is Shaquille O'Neal's stepdad. That man made sure he got into the league and stayed in the league. Mm-hmm. And you see, remember when he came out on that little high school basketball court? Mike, he's a good man, Savannah. Zion Williams stepdad, he's a good man. It's just this, it's just that. And they crying and everything. I'm like, bro, your son got outed by a porn star, and you can't even stop her? Yet you think you can tell the Pelicans organization what to do?
Yeah, bro.
Like,
she was really doing too much with that shit, bro.
And I'm like, dude, like, there is no reason. You could literally order the meals whatever you want. Literally pay the Pelican staff to bake. You could make them make salt taste like sugar with the amount of money and research they could put behind it, because they see you as a franchise player and their golden ticket to starhood.
Right.
And you want to sit here and just do that?
Yeah, bro, that's just absurd shit.
And you're talking about what?
Like that's just lack of discipline. You don't even care.
No, and that's the thing. You've been a big fish in the big pond for so long. You don't have to. But that's the thing. You're either the guy that can eat like trash for the rest of your life and be in shape, or what Zion's going to have to end up becoming is the guy that takes his health into priority so he can start winning games. Because he does not want to play ball. Yeah, he got paid. Once you gave him that money, he's not going to incentivize himself to stay out there. They should.
He didn't even, because he was having weight issues before the contract, right?
I think so.
Max.
I think so. Yeah, because he had that ankle problems and everything. And they were like, he got up late. And I was like, I understand during injuries, you're going to gain weight because you can't do nothing. You're just sitting down. You literally can't do nothing. But when he's like, I'm back, and then retwists his ankle or whatever, and then he's out, it's like, dude, what do you expect us to do?
Yeah, man. This is getting bad. It really is.
It's getting ridiculous. We all see it. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, man, it's getting sad at this point.
You need to they should have cut him to a $5 million and said, all right, let's see what you got before bust him down at $250 on him.
Yeah,
You know? Speaking of ridiculous, our boy, the punt god, from punting kicks to punting accusations, he's back. He's back.
And the mythical legend, he's back.
And apparently he's going after the accuser's lawyers because he's getting tired of them. He may drop a diss track on them at this point. He said he's getting tired of them and what they've done to him, talking the way they have about him and everything like that. So he said he may be going after him apparently.
Yeah, tarnished his whole image, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
NFL gave him the boot without even knowing anything.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Ray Lewis, who caught a body, was over there.
I got on my knees.
They said we gotta.
And then also, so speaking about the punt god actually coming back, do you think he deserves a second chance in the NFL? Do you think he'll get one?
I think, and I wasn't shaking my head no because I don't think he deserves one, but I'm more mad about like the fact that the NFL will probably do all that to tarnish his image and then probably won't even let him back in the league.
Yeah, because I'm surprised he's not going to go after the Bills organization too.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go after.
His career it's pretty much done.
Yeah, and he was like a once in a lifetime. Like I get it, it's not electrifying like a wide receiver and everything, but when he hit that boot at 86, I get it was like only one punt, but it was like 86, and he just boomed it for a touchback. It was like, dude, like he's a once in a lifetime person. So I mean, he's cleared the accusations and everything. He's been cleared of his name. He wasn't even at the party. He was not even there. And he wasn't there.
This looks bad. This is what you Bills fans get. This is what y'all asses get, bro. Except y'all beating the Cowboys up there right now. So
yeah. So speaking of other beatings, I guess an evil that
31-3. The Cowboys are getting beat 31-3 by the Bills.
Oh my God! You know I thought Dak was going to do something this year.
Good God Almighty!
Maybe they just caught fire after they beat the Chiefs, man. Just finally caught fire.
The Bills are beating this.
Is it third, fourth quarter?
This is the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left.
Oh, they're not coming back from that.
Dak Prescott. What happened?
Low Dak is back.
31-3.
Yeah, you can only blame so much on that.
134 yards, 1 interception.
But hopefully he gets a second chance though. You know, somewhere. But it's gonna be interesting. I want to see like how many people he's gonna go after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is he just gonna be full vengeance mode? You know, who knows? We'll see what happens with that whole thing. We'll try to keep you guys posted. But Alabama hires ex-Michigan assistant ahead of CFP. Alabama has hired ex-Michigan assistant George Hello, to its coaching staff ahead of the team CFP semifinal matchup against the Wolverines.
Desperation. It's not like they freaking needed him anyway.
To be honest.
Michigan could literally sign Steele from him. It's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Alabama's too good of a team.
To be honest, I don't know why they thought they needed him unless they really need to know that playbook back and tell us everything right now. You tell us right now. Other offseason hires, Chargers got rid of their head coach after that stomping the Raiders put down.
Hold on. This was unrelated. This was about that Alabama head coach.
Go ahead.
How is it that they just got this money to fork around and hire ex-coaches and be like, all right, I'll throw you a couple thousand to get in here. Tell us what you know, basically. Go in here, coach these guys up, give us some looks that we're gonna see. We'll pay you. Like, you just got money to hire somebody on the spot like that. And that's what they do during in the bowl time, especially in the playoffs. They're always bringing in like newer figures and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just trying to make sure I got this.
Like that's fun. That's insane to me, man. They just got the money to just literally fork it over. Be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna need you here for about 3 to 4 weeks. I'll pay you a couple thousand.
Well,
Badass budget, man.
well, Georgia hired Will Muschamp as a just a defensive, like he was just helping them build their defense. He wasn't even the defensive coordinator. Like they just were like, hey, and he's a defensive mastermind. That's why they won that freaking bowl. Was because he was like, oh, I know what they're gonna do here. They're gonna do here. He was on Nick Saban's staff when they won the bowl in LSU, when they won that first championship. Yeah, so he's been around for a while. I mean, he didn't do well in Florida or South Carolina, but in terms of being one of the best defensive coordinators to run, he's up there. But is it true? Dude, I'm trying to see if it's true yet. I don't think it's true.
Alabama head coach?
No, about Bill Belichick, because I thought I seen something where it said Bill
getting fired.
Yeah, but we can talk about the Chargers guy getting fired. They should have had this happen last year. They should have had this happen last year. I'm surprised he made it this long without getting let go.
Right.
Because it was like, what are you doing, buddy? Like, you have Justin Herbert, a great guy. You can put it as a system quarterback. He runs just enough to make the throws on the way. Then you got a defense that can do whatever it needs. But you don't want to, like, Khalil Mack, Bosa. I think you got one guy on the inside. You got a great middle linebacker. James Darwin over the top. And then you got, what, Keanu Allen? What's it?
Derwin James.
No, Derwin James, but I'm talking about on the offense. Keanu, what's his face?
Yeah?
Was it? The wide receiver that they had out there? The veteran?
I don't know.
I can't remember his
Keenan
name.
Allen.
Is it Keenan? It might have been Keenan Allen. My bad. I might have been butchering his name.
For wide receivers?
Yeah.
Yeah, Keenan Allen.
Yeah, my bad. I apologize. I apologize, Chargers fans. I ain't got the charge on me.
Fucking Chargers fans. Nobody cares. Pronounce it wrong if he wants. You niggas, your organization is fucked up.
Yeah.
If anything, we're doing y'all a favor.
So I guess from what some of these accounts are in,